One major complaint about the bow is that it doesn't tense up really well. So if I tighten it up like that, before it even gets to an acceptable amount of tension, you see it's almost completely flat. That's not good. You want a little bit of inward curve. You never want to bow outwards. And already it starts to bow outwards when you get it around the right tension. So just want to let you know that's not good. It has to do with the type of wood. It's not springy and it wasn't formed in such a curve like it should be. If you take a look at this bow right here, this is a composite bow I've had. If I loosen it up all the way, I don't know if you can see this through the camera lens that well, but there is a bow to it, an arc. There is a bigger arc to it, and when you tighten it up, it still curves nice and inwards and doesn't go completely flat. It's nice and springy, it has a higher tension and doesn't bounce as much as the Ammoon bow. The violin itself, the bridge was too tall, so I had to cut it down quite a bit, about 1/4 inch I had to cut it down. And of course, you know, one of the fine tuners rattling around here. Actually, this fine tuner right here is not functional. The screw misses the lever. One of the strings snapped. It was the G string, oddly enough, but that is to be expected with stock strings. The picture said that there would be a ebony button right here, but this is steel, which I guess would be an improvement. These tuning pegs right here, these are not ebony, these are actually maple. If you look down inside the holes in them, you can see it is maple color. I mean, it works just as well, but I think it's kind of deceptive that they do that. And I expect that the tailpiece would probably be ebonized maple as well. The circuit itself, the output is not as very high. The line out is pretty good. The headphone out gets distorted at higher levels. They say the body is maple, but I don't buy it. I think it's basswood. Feels like basswood. But the neck is maple. The neck and headstock and tuning heads are maple. Right here, you've got a little, right now it's in tuning fork mode. And that's for violin, but you can change it for different instruments. Of course, and it will also, it's got a backlight, and you can enter a sort of sensor tuning mode, and that's where the little tuning clamp comes into play. And of course, you've also got a metronome. If you hold down the metronome button and hit sound, right now it's in 3/4. Let's change the play style. And of course, holding that button down turns on the backlight. There's a volume thumb wheel on the top. And of course a kickstand on the back. The battery door is quite loose, it likes to come open a lot. But yeah, overall this is actually a decent electric violin if you know how to set one up, because again, the bridge has to be cut down in size. There's actually quite a bit that needs to be done with it, so it's not for the absolute beginner, but perhaps someone who has, like me, who has knowledge of working on instruments. And yeah. Well guys, I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell. Until next time, thanks for watching.